It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy with a quick question. Have you downloaded the Black Primacy app yet? If you haven't, don't worry about it. I just wanted to remind you that it is the number one way to find Black owned businesses near you. Whether you're looking for food, fashion, or services, we've got you covered on this app. So download it now and start supporting Black owned businesses in your area today. All right? Link in the description.
News 4 and The Nation is marking Black maternal health awareness. According to the CDC, each year hundreds of people die during pregnancy or in the year after. Black women are 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. A local family knows that pain all too well. Jumi Olabanji sat down with them to talk about their story and their warning for other families.
We call this our wall of fame.
Arika Trim was the kind of daughter that just made you proud.
She was the most beautiful person inside out. She had the biggest smile, she had the biggest heart. She cared for everyone.
A college graduate with a bright smile, a public servant who worked for former First Lady Michelle Obama, the House of Representatives, and the American Hospital Association. In June of 2020, a few months into the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Arika was 30 weeks pregnant with her first child when she knew something was wrong.
One day she said she felt the baby was hardly moving. And she reached out to the doctors. They asked her to come to the hospital. She went to the hospital. They decided they would keep her, and she stayed there for a couple of weeks. And then on June 16th, she had the baby. They did an emergency C-section, and Jai was born. That was another exciting, happy moment for us. They had him in the new NICU, and she had him on the Tuesday, and then they sent her home on the Friday. We came home, left Jai in the NICU, and every day we would go visit the baby. And then the Tuesday, we were getting ready to go see the baby, and she had a little episode, and one thing led to the next. We ended up in the ER, and a couple of hours after that, she was dead.
In February, the CDC released new data on pregnancy-related deaths for mothers. Those numbers fell for white, Hispanic, and Asian women, but the mortality rate for Black women continues to rise.
She was very, very informed about those things, and she took the necessary steps, asked the right questions, did the right things, to try to avoid the situation, but somehow it still happened.
There's nights I go to bed and I'm just, trying to, is this really happening? Because it's hard to believe it sometimes.
Knowing what happened to your sister and everything your family's been through, what was your mindset when you found out that you and your partner were expecting?
At first was very afraid, because after that happened, the thoughts kick in, like you want to go through that process and so on. So when we found out, it was very exciting, of course, finding that out, but it was just a time of us just trying to make sure we did everything right. Knowing what happened with Arika.
How did you maybe take what you've learned and use that for the birth of your own daughter?
Yeah, definitely. It was all new to me, so it was my first, so we definitely made sure we got a doula, and that was a major help for us, because as much as I knew about my sister's situation, I didn't know much about pregnancy.
According to a 2023 study from Nova Southeastern University, doula care and perinatal care was significantly correlated with positive delivery outcomes, including reduced cesarean and premature deliveries. Access to doulas is something the Trim family wants more Black women to have. They established the Arika Trim Foundation that works to educate Black women about the risks of maternal mortality and also to raise money for doula support.
Last year, we were able to sponsor our first mother with doula services, and that was beyond words, to be able to provide that support, and to see a couple and their baby benefited from it, doing well. That that has been really a game changer for us in saying the need is out there and we need to push.
Ready?
And as they now raise Arika's now 5-year-old son, they continue to push forward, turning their forever pain into focused purpose in memory of their loved one who they know is watching over them from above.
For Arika's sake, the person Arika was, she wouldn't want us just to, let her death be in vain.
We as a culture, we as a people have to raise up and we have to fight. We are in the fight for our lives, for our children, for our grandchildren. Because like you just said, it's improving in all other sectors but us. And this is what it's saying, nobody would do it for us but us.
Our thanks to the Trim family for sharing their story with us. The foundation has several events planned throughout the year. If you'd like to support, you can go to their website. They're hoping to raise enough money to help even more families afford doula services. Jumi Olabanji, News 4.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the other content that we have on this channel. But before you go, I wanted to remind you again not to forget to check out the Black Primacy app. It is the best way to connect with Black-owned businesses near you. They need your support. We need your support. Link in the description.